More than 3.5 million Australian households own a dog, and this week News Corp is putting our four-legged friends on the pedestal they deserve. Dogs of Oz has been launched, uncovering some of Australia's most remarkable dogs and their stories. Today, a special YouGov Galaxy poll has found dogs really are good for your health. To discuss this, I'm now joined by study lead author and PhD candidate at the Charles Perkins Centre, Lauren Powell. Lauren, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining me.
Not a problem. Thank you for having me.
Now, look, we do know already that dogs are like our best friends, but what this survey and what your research has actually confirmed is that dogs really do offer emotional support.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So we find that a lot of dog owners tell us what you've said, that they're their best friends, that they rely on them so much. But in this study, we provided some scientific evidence to support that. So basically, we recruited a bunch of people who were living in Sydney and measured their mental health 3 times over an 8-month period. Now, during this period, some of the participants acquired a dog. And what we found was that in those participants, after they brought their new dog home, we saw a reduction in loneliness within 3 months, and that was then sustained till the end of the study.
And what are the other benefits? We know the emotional benefits of owning a dog, but what are some of the other reasons to own a dog?
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a few other things from a health perspective. A lot of researchers have suggested and looked into the idea that perhaps dogs can actually motivate their owners to perform physical activity. So obviously you get home from work, and if a dog's jumping on your legs asking you to take it for a walk, you're probably more likely to than if you just get home and have to motivate yourself to go. So that's another thing, another way that dogs can possibly improve our health as well.
As part of your research, was there any particular reason why dogs can provide such an emotional response in a human?
Yeah, so one of the other things we looked at was the possibility that dogs can act as social catalysts, meaning that if you're walking down the street with a dog, someone's more likely to approach you and say hello compared to if you're walking by yourself. And so in our studies, we also asked our dog owners whether they had met any new people in their neighbourhood as a result of the dog, and the vast majority of dog owners had. So it's possible that these new connections also help boost their emotional well-being.
And what do you hope to achieve through your research?
Oh, well, I'd just love dogs to be much more accepted in Australian society, to be honest. It'd be really good if we could have dogs on public transport and, change rental laws so that it is more friendly to dog owners, I guess. But also just showing the health benefits of dog ownership can help to support animal-assisted therapies. So, elderly people or those in hospitals, if we can provide evidence that dogs have a positive support, the facilities that these people are at might be more open to allowing dogs to come through their doors.
Now, this is of course part of News Corp's campaign of Dogs of Oz, and we're looking at putting our favourite pooches on the pedestal. What about we talk about the health impact, the benefits of the health for a health perspective of a human. We have heard that it is comfort for someone who's going through, depression or anxiety. Is that the case, that a dog could really help calm your nerves?
So there is definitely research that suggests this. It's beyond the scope of what we were doing. So in my studies, we were just looking at, everyday dog owners and how they interacted with their dog. To specifically look at people with mental health conditions, you'd probably have to, develop a new trial. But there has been some research that's found that after we interact with a dog, our stress hormones can be reduced. So that lends credence to the idea that dogs can help people to relax.
Well, they certainly are our best friend. There's no doubt about it. And if people want to find out more about the survey, pick up a copy of the paper or online at dogsofoz.com.au. Lauren, thank you so much, and all the best with your research.
Thank you very much.